Hey. Welcome to a world of laughter, learning, and entertainment. We're thrilled to present to you our video dedicated to Chris Jennings, musician. Enjoy. Chris Jennings is a Canadian jazz left-handed double bassist, composer, arranger, and educator. Moving on to the next segment, we have early life and career. Growing up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he began studying music early on piano and classical guitar before moving to electric bass and then double bass. He had numerous occasions in Calgary at a very young age to perform with local musicians as well as to accompany artists from abroad such as Sheila Jordan, Edgar Meyer, Hugh Fraser, Jens Lindemann, D. Daniels, as well as attending the Banff Centre for the Arts Jazz Workshop in 1996 under the direction of Kenny Wheeler. He moved to Toronto, Ontario, in 1996 to complete a bachelor's degree in music performance at the University of Toronto. He composed and performed his own music and also worked with local artists such as Mike Murley, Bob Brow, Dave Restivo, Kirk MacDonald, Mark Duggan, Great Bob Scott, David Occhipinti, Michael Occhipinti, Phil Dwyer, Roy Stiff, Brian Dickinson, Mark Duggan, Richard Underhill, Barry Romberg, Nick Fraser, Jeff Young, Adrian Farrugia, Mark Adam, Anthony Michelli, David French, etc. The Banff Centre for the Arts played an extremely important role in his artistic and personal development, with numerous long-term residencies 2000 to 2010 to develop his playing and his original compositions. This included a number of eclectic albums recorded and produced with the gracious help of the Banff Centre for the Arts listed in the discography. Brace yourself for an enlightening exploration of European life and career since 2002 to date as we dive into its profound implications. European life and career since 2002 to date. Moving to Europe in 2002, he has established himself as an international Canadian double bassist based in Paris, France. With guitarist Dean, he is currently in his Fire and Water trio with percussionist Stephen Edward and Dean's Streams Quartet featuring vibraphonist Ilya Amar and New York percussionist John Hadfield. He first appeared in Dean's Fragile Beauty group with Hong Fan in 2007 and since, and later in a quartet with Rita Markatuli and Danny Gottlieb, as well as in many different formations of Dean with Kareem Ziad, Jen Bang, Bajin Zulfikapasik, Rick Margitsa, Paul McCandless, Rudrish Mahanthapa, Himiko Paganotti, Kathy Renoir, Alex Tran, and Mark Guiliana, Stéphane Galland, Francis Lassus, and Joel Aluj. As bassist of the Hafi Youssef Quartet with Tigran Hamassian and Mark Guiliana, this group toured extensively from 2009 to 2012. Other formations performing with Hafi Youssef include with pianist Christian Randalou and drummers Chanda Sarjo and Frans Nemeth, guitarist Eyvind Orset, Turkish clarinetist Sven Lendirsi and cymbalum player Ata Dogan, Danish percussionist Marilyn Maza and Norwegian trumpetist Nils Petter Molborough, pianist Marcin Vasilevsky and drummer Satoshi Takeshi. In summer 2017, he returned on tour with Tafa's American Quartet with pianist Aaron Parks and drummer Frans Nemeth. In 2015, he began as bassist with pianist Joachim K's new trio, with drummer Eric Schaefer. They have 2 albums on Agnostic, and the trio performed with drummer Gary Husband and trumpetist Enrico Rova. He is also bassist with the Klein Bonasina Quartet with pianist Gwilym Simcock, Pat Metheny's pianist and percussionist Asaf Serkis, as well as the Loz Levan Quartet with saxophonist Sylvain Riffelt and pianist Bruno Ruder. He also took on a melodic role, as well as bassist, in the creation of Titi Robbins' Nargis trio with Iranian percussionist Habib Mefta. In 2017, he became bassist with the Gregory Privat trio, music mixing jazz and music from La Martinique, as well as the bassist in David Link's new quartet and the trio of pianist David Obeil Dat with drummer Kareem Ziad, Klein Bonasina's Fly Fly trio as double bassist and contributing extensively to the trio's repertoire, and Matja Garabian's trio with Belgium drummer Drapalmutz. Other projects as a sideman include numerous projects with Turkish ney player Kadzia Gana, as well as the El Gusto Traditional Chabby Orchestra, Slovenian pianist Marko Kuncic with saxophonist Mark Shim and drummers Ludwig Afonso and Rudy Royston, the Thomas Enko Trio, the Jacek Kochanev-Liebman Quartet in Eastern Europe, the Likanitse Gibani Sexorelli Quartet, pianist Kenny Werner and Benjamin Kupel, Triple Horizon Trio with guitarist Florian Zenker and drummer Ari Denbor. He has also worked with Seamus Blake, Jeroen Herman, Valdir Sigurdsson, John Hadfield, Umri Moore, Taruma Sehino, Kyoko Semba, Andy Milne, and Nelson Veras to name a few. He is in guitarist Nienel's Fire and Water Trio with percussionist Stefan Edward. Audio-visual projects include composing and performing for works with Canadian visual artist Dan Hudson. In this section, we'll be exploring as leader. Releasing in 2011 of his self-titled Chris Jennings Quartet CD on Promised Land Records featuring Monu Kodja L. Pierre Perchordak. Patrick Garaga drums. He also led the country jazz trio with American drummer Leon Parker for 3 years. Jennings' matured acoustic duo began 2006, and trio featuring guitarist percussionist Kevin Sedicki and the young Belgian vocalist Revelation Lynn Cassius since 2011. A co-leader project with trombonist Karen Hammer was created in 2012 featuring Ingrid Jensen, as well as the Chris Jennings solo double bass project and the Chris Jennings string quintet, his group drum and koto trio featuring Miko Miyazaki Japanese koto and Patrick Garaga drums, whose album received Disc of the Day TSF Jazz Radio France, Disc of the Week FIP Radio France and Disc of the Month. His latest project, the Chris Jennings Piano Quartet Plus, will release their first album in 2022 with the help of Rolf Kemper and Eden Records, recorded in Riverside Studios, Cologne, Germany, and it features Patrick Garaga piano, Cal Kalama guitar, Eric Schaefer drums, and special guest Hayden Chisholm saxophone. In this chapter, we'll be unraveling the enigma of studies and teaching and discovering its transformative power. Since 1996, Jennings completed numerous self-study project residencies at the Banff Centre for the Arts Canada, a Bachelor's BA in Jazz Performance from the University of Toronto, Canada 2000, and a Master's MA in Music from the Royal Conservatory of The Hague, the Netherlands 2004. He has studied extensively with his mentors Dale James, Paul Danielson, John Patitucci, as well as with Don Thompson, Ray Brown, Mark Johnson, Thomas Martin, Edgar Meyer, Hein van der Gijen, Bruno Chevelin, Framois Rabath, Cameron Brown, David Takino, Menahem Pressler, Dave Young, Jim Vivian, and his first double bass teachers who got him off to the right start, John Hyde and Dave Watts. He is on faculty at the Didier Lockwood Music School. Centre Music was Didier Lockwood CNDL since 2005 and having taught at the Conservatory of Chelles, France for 7 years. He does masterclasses across Europe for Daddario bowed strings, David Gage pickups, and teaches privately. In this section, we'll be shedding light on instruments and endorsements and its impact on our understanding of the subject. Jennings plays a custom-built left-handed Thomas Martin double bass 2004, a Croatian double bass circa 1880 converted into a neck-off for air travel by David Gage, a Lolita electric double bass by Herfprudent 2011, as well as a Cisnino Lasers by Luthier Herfprudent, and a custom-made 6-string electric bass 1992 by Tak Hosono Ibanez basses designed and constructed with the help of his mentor legendary Canadian bassist Dale James. Jennings is endorsed by Daddario bowed strings and by David Gage Realist pickups. As we enter this new phase, let's uncover the impact of discography on our broader topic. Album as leader Go Leader Year label Chris Jennings Drum and Koto Miko Miyazaki, Patrick Garaga, feat. Ginel and Kadziogana 2013 Music is Nasik Digital Chris Jennings Drum and Koto Miko Miyazaki, Patrick Garaga, feat. Ginel and Kadziogana 2013 Promised Land Distro. Socatis Kama Jennings Group Land featuring Ingrid Jensen 2012 Skip Records Chris Jennings Drum and Koto from Tokyo to Tehran feat. Miko Miyazaki, Patrick Garaga 2012 Music Hismasik Chris Jennings Quartet August Special Edition feat. Monu Kodja, Pierre Perchaud, Patrick Garriga 2012 Music Chris Jennings Quartet feat. Monu Cordier, Pierre Perchaud, Patrick Garriga 2011 Promised Land Records Chris Jennings String Quintet Works I 2010 Music Chris Jennings Solo Double Bass Live at the Banff Centre 2010 Music Jennings Perchaud Duo Paris to the Rockies 2008 Music Chris Jennings Solo Double Bass Left Turn Signal 2002 Music Album as a sideman year label John Hadfield Paris Quartet feat Sylvain Riffald, Joseph Dumoine, Chris Jennings, John Hadfield Drums 2021 Outnote Records David Ling Skin in the Game feat Gregory Privet, Arnaud Dolman Drums 2019 Crystal Records Gregory Privet, Soli 2019 Button Jasmine Streams feat Leah Amar Vibes, John Hadfield Drums 2019 ACT Music Match Garibian Joy Ascension feat Palmert's Drums 2019 Meredith Records Klein Bonus in a Fly feature Luke D. Freya Drums with Folks. Guest Pierre Durand 2019 Crystal Records Joachim Love and Peace 2018 ACT Music David Orbale Thinko feat. Kareem Ziad Drums 2018 Promised Land Records Jeremy Hababa Nuances with Luckmal Paris Drums 2018 Alpha Music Marco Chernchet Ravinia feat. Mike Moreno Rudy Royson Drums 2017 Fresh Sound Joachim Beauty and Truth 2016 ACT Music Klein Bonacina Crystal Quartet Crystal Rain feat. Pianist William Simcock 2016 Crystal Records France Los Levans So Much More 2016 Hevitia Alex Soda Wefri 2016 Promised Land Records France Di Lerthong Doing Doc Dao 2014 Vietnam Francesca Nastro Colors of Light 2014 Via Veneto Jazz Italy Thomas Enco Fireflies 2013 Label Blue France House Circle Bell F for Piano 2013 Jazz Caribbean El Gusto Chubby Orchestra El Gusto 2012 Xylo Thomas Enco Trio The Window and the Rain with guests Teruma Sehino and Kyoko Semba 2011 Happened Japan Vikinitz feat. Giovanni Sexarelli French Trio Waxin in Camerino 2011 Philology Records Italy Tafa Youssef Quartet Abinawas Rhapsody feat. Tigran Hamassian, Chris Jennings, Mark Quillianer 2010 MRC Jean Becker Dujers Film Music 2008 Alison Yobe Piano Trio Yobe 2008 Auto Production Leila Alaizil Zetrange Flair 2007 Plus Loin Music France Alex Soda Quintet Be Where You Are 2005 Promised Land Records France University of Stockholm Ulskade Sonja 2003 Sweden Alex Soda Avil 2003 Promised Land Records France Barry Romberg 3 Blind Mice 2002 Romhag Records Canada Ronley Teeper Tales from the Tray 2001 Auto Production Canada Sound of Toronto Jazz Series Hear the Color of Jazz 1999 CBC Radio Canada Silk Eberhardt Inspiration Expiration 1999 Auto Production Germany. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who might benefit from it.